Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Vomitland. Vomitland is a game designed by Sandro Tomasetti. I may have said that incorrectly, I apologize. Published by Cyber Rhino Studios, plays 3 to 6 players in approximately 40 minutes. Now, I'm not going to look in the book for the theme, because I know what the theme is. Players are at an amusement park. They're trying to ride roller coasters without, vomiting. The place is called Vomitland. So these must be some seriously crazy roller coasters with some seriously crazy maneuvers that you're trying to make it out alive. Well, without puking. So that's it. That's the game. It's a push your luck game, mostly, where players are going to go to the roller coaster. It's a worker placement game a little bit too. You're going to send your worker to a space, either the store, the bathroom, or the roller coaster. If you go to the roller coaster, you're going to do some push your luck, trying to collect some symbols, trying to not puke, to do a little set collection. If you go to the store, you're going to get some cards that may help you along that journey, help you mess over other players, maybe give you extra points. And if you go to the bathroom, well, you're going to do what you do in the bathroom. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to decrease your nausea level. Then you're going to do it all over again. The game's going to go until a certain number of the objectives are completed, or the roller coaster deck runs out. That's it. So if you want to see how that works, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here. And I don't normally do this for a preview, but we're going to take a look at the components. Alright, so let's take a look at the components for Vomitland. I don't normally do this for a prototype, but I kind of dig the art, the vibe here, so I wanted to show this off. This is the box here. Kind of has like, I don't know, a garbage pail feel to me. I know it's not, but that's what it looks like to me. So I kind of dig it. So I wanted to show this off. Alright, then we have vomit tokens, which, whatever. You puke, you lose a point. The board is really fantastic too. It's got all that cool art. A lot of the board is just art. You only really care about three spaces on this board, 3 little sections. So the board is really fun. A little busy, but once you know what you're looking at, no big deal. The cards are okay. Again, prototype, so I'm not gonna, beat it to death. They're not letting finish, but again, they might be. I like the maneuvers. They're easy. The graphic design is easy. Says what it is. Says if it's puke. Says the symbol. And if it's one of those crazy ones, they have exclamation marks, so you know to draw 2 more cards. So the spinner, it'll eventually be connected, and that'll be nice. These little tokens are fun. It reminds me of ink and gold. Do you want to stay in? Do you want to jump out? So overall, the components for a prototype are pretty good. I just wish that was connected. That would have been nice. But turn order card is fantastic too. Tells you what each of the spaces do, how they resolve, and then how you score at the end of the game. So there you go. So those are the components for Vomitland. Let's go to the top, see what we think about the game. All right, so this, I should have said this up at the top. Everything you've seen in the components, if you watch the playthrough, all prototype. You can tell because the little dials aren't connected together. That's the big part. Everything else looks pretty nice, but the dials aren't connected. Some of the chips are a little, like these chips look a little cheap looking, but again, prototype, so I'm not going to hold that against it. But I wanted to show in the components, I wanted to show the board because I like the vibe and the art. It has like a very, I think I said this in the component, like a garbage pail, like funky vibe to it, and I really dig it. The board mostly could be half this size, but the vibe is what makes the board look cool. It's really busy, but there's only really 4 places on this board that you're looking at. So I dig it. I mean, I like this little janitor marker that's going to go around and block some of the worker placement spaces off, just to make it a little bit more chaotic, because it's a chaotic push your luck game. But this is a ton of fun. Not normally the theme that I like. I don't really want to play a bunch of games about puking, but I get it. It could have probably just been named like Meeple Land, but I know that's already been taken. So maybe to get the point across, you got like puke monsters and stuff on the board and all that stuff. But I get it. People get sick on roller coasters, so this is kind of playing into that a little bit. So I understand the theme. It's just not particularly my theme. But this game is a ton of fun. If you like push your luck, the push your luck on the roller coaster is a ton of fun. I mentioned it in the overview that the tokens of whether you want to stay on the roller coaster or where you want to jump out kind of have like that ink and gold diamant vibe. Just everyone's going to decide if they want to jump out. Multiple people can jump out at the same time, and if they do, whoever is farthest in front gets first pick. And if you're the last person in, you can jump out, get first pick, or you can stay in and take it to the limit and try to get more cards, but you may puke. So good. Has a very ink and gold vibe on that part, and I love it. The rest of the spaces are but this is a game about riding roller coasters, so do that. But the other spaces are needed, otherwise you can never get feeling better, and it would just be riding a roller coaster, vomiting every single time, and no one wants that. You want to at least successfully ride every third or fourth time. So there you go. So this is going to be hitting, I think Kickstarter crowdfunding, we'll say. I'm not exactly sure of the date, so I'll put a link in the video description to the project and the date that it goes live. And if this looks like a game that is intriguing to you, I would say check it out. It's a small box. It's just some cards and some workers and a really cool looking board. But I think the push your luck is awesome. It feels like, I know I keep saying this, but it gives me ink and gold vibes, and I'm a huge fan of ink and gold. So fun push your luck. Interesting theme that I'm sure more people are going to dig. It's not for me, but I'm sure other people are going to dig the theme. And just a really fun game. So there you go. So that is Vomitland from, let me see if I can say his name correctly again, Sandro Tomasetti and Cyber Rhino Studios. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.